I am back with another fragrance sampling video. Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name is Verity. I hope you're doing really well. So let's get straight into these samples that I have been trying this month. I'm super excited. So the first fragrance I've been sampling is a Roja fragrance and it's called Insola Sol. I hope I said that right. I've been really excited to try this. The bottle really caught my attention, and then obviously when I heard about the notes and everything in this fragrance sounds like a dream to me. It sounds amazing. I actually got the sweetest sales advisor who went out of their way to give me a sample of this fragrance, and I just thought it was super sweet. So I was able to come away and actually try this properly and to really feel it out. I don't want to use it all up because I really love this. This is so gorgeous. What I get immediately from this fragrance is this really tropical, creamy, beachy, exotic fragrance. Very heavy on the white florals, which is ideal for me. I love white florals. I really get neroli and jasmine. A perfect summery fragrance. It has such a brightness to it. I think the citruses in this give it a very juicy and bright opening. This fragrance really reminds me of a combination of two fragrances. I really get like a similarity between Charlotte Tilbury's Joyphoria and Dries Van Noten, such a mouthful, how do you pronounce it? Jardin de l'Orangerie. I hope I said that right. Jardin de l'Orangerie. My French is terrible, but yeah, this smells like a little bit of those two fragrances. So if you like those kind of very creamy white florals with a hint of like a kind of tropical beachy vibe, this is so beautiful. You have a lot of notes listed in this. The key notes are citrus, apricot, peach, jasmine, ylang ylang, coconut, sandalwood and salt. So this is me all over. It really is lovely. It is a hefty price tag on this, but I definitely would love to add this to my collection. This is a big hit for me. Room 1015 Sonic Flower. I could not find it anywhere out here in Dubai, so I had to get a sample of it and to see if it really lives up to the hype, because this is quite a popular fragrance. It's very musky and slightly woody. It is definitely like Your Skin but better. Soft, gentle, powdery, hint of spice in the opening, and then you really pick up the orris. And it does have certain aspects that remind me of Ella K's Musk K. It's a little bit more of a gentle version. Musk K is for me phenomenal, and I would take that any day over this. The other fragrance it does have similarities to is Diptyque's Fleur de Peau, which is another favourite of mine. If you find those quite overpowering, this is a good kind of alternative because it is a bit more soft and gentle. In this fragrance you have carrot seeds, pink pepper, middle notes of orris and jasmine, and base notes of musk, ambroxan and cashmeran. So yeah, it's a lovely woody musk, clean, one of those scents that is just like Your Skin but better. However, I definitely prefer Ella K's Musk K and Fleur de Peau over this. It's lovely, it is very gentle, but I feel like I've got this kind of scent profile covered with what I already have. So yeah, probably a pass for me. The next fragrance is a Vilhelm Parfumerie fragrance, and I love a lot of their fragrances. So this was one that I was excited to try. It's called Room Service. And I've heard through the grapevine that this is a fragrance that Victoria Beckham wears. I don't know how true that is, but I like the idea of it being like this quite powdery, fruity, floral fragrance. So this really got my interest. It's quite an unusual scent, and it's pleasant, it's nice. And weirdly enough, I don't know, I might sound crazy, but there's something in this that gives me a little bit of a similarity to Delina, which is so weird because the notes are completely, couldn't be further apart, but there's just something, you know, when it just reminds you somehow of another fragrance. Notes listed for this perfume: top notes you have blackberry and mandarin orange, middle notes you have orchid, violet and bamboo, and base notes you have musk, black amber and sandalwood. I'm just putting a little bit on my skin because it's hard to kind of get the gist of this fragrance on paper. Yeah, it's so like, the opening really has Delina vibes, it's crazy. It has a little bit of a soapiness as well. It's very light and airy, quite a whimsical scent. I did feel like I either went nose blind to this fragrance when I was trying it, or it just didn't last. I felt the longevity was really lacking with this perfume, and for the price tag, I think, you know, it won't be one that I will be purchasing. It's one of those fragrances that I kind of smell and I'm like, oh, it's pretty, but it doesn't resonate with me. It doesn't kind of stick in my mind. So yeah, this is one that I probably won't be picking up. This fragrance I also had heard so much about. It's Jovoy's Remember Me. And the Jovoy fragrances are really popular. I don't have any, and I've tried a few that I definitely would like to add to my collection. This immediately on first trying it, first smelling it, was wow. This is really, really special. It's very unique. I can't really compare it to anything I have in my collection. It really stands out. It stands on its own. I get this really kind of milky, kind of cardamom tea with like a hint of lemon. It's very, very unusual. The citrus note is lovely in this. It's not too over the top. It's very, very well balanced. Wow, this is so gorgeous. So top notes in this, you have cardamom, lemon and bergamot. Middle notes of tea, ginger and frangipani, and base notes you have milk, vanilla, woody notes and cedar. This is a lovely, smooth, calm, cozy kind of fragrance, and even though it has quite strong notes, even like the cardamom note, it's done so well. It's not heavy on cardamom or heavy on citrus. It has a real smooth, buttery, creamy, sweet. Oh, I love this. This is definitely one I would love to add to my collection. It's absolutely beautiful. Next, one of my favorite kinds of fragrances, a vanilla. This is by Indult and it's called Tihota. I've heard so much about this, and that is why I had to get my nose on this, because white florals and vanillas, my favorite. I feel like this vanilla has just kind of made it to my sweet kind of cut-off point. This has stopped at the right place. It is very, very sweet, and some might find this too sweet, but I feel like if it was a little bit more, then it would be a no, but it definitely is a very sweet vanilla, but it's very addictive. It has this kind of very sweet, musky, kind of airiness about it. It would be a perfect vanilla to layer with other fragrances. This as kind of the base would just be like so good. A really gorgeous, true vanilla. That is it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and a massive thank you to those of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really, really appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye.